Purple Army, welcome back to the channel. Peace, love, and positivity to you. Of course, my name is Sohum, and today I'm bringing you another Prince triple reaction, where this time we're going to be checking out the songs Ronnie, Talk to Russia. Then we'll hear a sort of combination of, I guess, Israelites and Prince. There's another version of Ronnie, Talk to Russia, and then we'll check out the full unreleased but found on YouTube EP of Deliverance by Prince. So for all three of these tracks today, we're going to be doing a lyrical analysis to come away with some better understanding here. I'm excited to check these out. Just my intuition as I read the title Ronnie Talk to Russia seems to be referring to Ronald Reagan. I have a friend, I've called her RR forever, and one of the inside jokes is that she is Ronald Reagan. But regardless, this is seemingly Ronald Reagan Talk to Russia, a plea maybe to, I guess, set aside differences during the Cold War period with Russia. That would be my guess, but we'll see where we end up. But I'm excited to listen to this as always, but before we do dive in here, a special thank you goes to Eamon the Anthemic for making this donation request, and Eamon dedicates this to Charlie Kirk. May he rest in peace. Now, let's jump in. There's that sort of like political fire under this song. It's like a smack. Yeah. Before it's too late. Yeah. Like before what? Before a nuclear catastrophe at the hands of two men with too much power. And even if you pay close attention here to the album cover, Love Thy Neighbor, and then right below, Any Christian Sentenced to Die. Then right on the right, President signs Gun Control Act. Above, Do You Believe in God? All of these very contentious topics, but right next to it is Love Thy Neighbor. So where is the semblance of community here? Are we just living perpetually in a state of hypocrisy? Oftentimes it feels that way. You could also chalk it up to a difference in the hierarchy of values that each of us have as an individual, but it wouldn't explain oftentimes the gross negligence we experience at the hands of government, and how it seems like more and more these days society is constantly breaking down one way or the other. Like there's some issue here and there. And I brought this up too. There's a lot of just negativity bias out there in the world. I don't know why we have to exist in that place. Can we just recognize that people are force feeding us a lot of negativity when really there's a lot fewer differences than that we have between one another than is put out there? And we don't have to magnify all of our differences, because we can accept the differences that we do have rather than making everything extremely combative with no end in sight. These issues, they don't just exist locally or interpersonally, they propagate and grow geopolitically and have the potential, of course, to end the world. It is that serious, but who am I? I'm just a 28-year-old trying to figure things out. Can you hear the gunfire now? I think referring to them, the leaders, as guerrillas there. my gosh. The fireworks? What's the implication of that? End of the world? Right. Yeah. It's catastrophic. The ramifications of leaving these societal issues unchecked for far too long, allowing them to fester and allowing governments to sort of, I wouldn't want to say take advantage, but in light of all of that chaos, assert more of its authority and power. And when you start doing that, when you create these basically oligarchical structures above the feuding masses, they can do whatever they want and lead by fear. That's not the society I want to live in. I know many of you guys don't want to live in that society either, but that requires concerted effort from all of us to be more loving to one another. There's no point to fight. So many of our issues are truly non-issues or could be reconciled and smoothed over with intelligent, substantive, respectful discourse rather than the violence that seems to be getting worse every single day. Certainly in the United States, I know globally these issues have manifested and continue to make society and life worse. And it's so foolish because we as humans are blessed with consciousness, the ability to, through Bayesian learning, adapt and learn from our failures historically or even in the course of our lives and move the needle in a positive direction through unity. How can it not be through unity when there are so many of us all vying for power? We were always going to be nipping at each other's ankles, bringing us all collectively lower. Is it not obvious by all of the stories that are told about how humanity is brought together, how societies after war come together in moments of peace, and that's where prosperity truly lies? So foolish, man. It's so upsetting, but, you know, we're going to have to continue to fight for love as much as possible because that's the world we need to live in. Let's keep it going. So we got an extended version now. I'm not sure if this is like another side project with Israelites. Let me know this association here. Kind of like super produced, like it's falling apart. It starts in a catastrophic place already. Very grungy, a bit of industrial. It's like a slap on our faces when we fight with one another. A song like this, unfortunately, will always be relevant. this is new. This is really new. It's kind of eerie, to be honest.
Why does everybody have a box?
Oh, it's like kids asking. And that's who suffers, the next generation. Oh, this is so eerie. Dude, what is going on? This arrangement is wild. I'm really curious how people at the time took this song. Have some fun. You know, it's upsetting to me too because the solution is conversation. Is it so hard? Can we not talk things out? We should know this historically. We should know this interpersonally. It should apply to everything. The fact that there are so many geopolitical issues, societal level issues, that people can't sit down and have productive, constructive, respectful conversations about is so telling about how fragmented we are and how our goals for unity are just not aligned as a collective. Keeping us fighting with one another constantly, what does that do? It doesn't serve anybody because fighting begets fighting, violence begets violence. When you're constantly in this loop with one another, you don't have time to abstract away from all of the chaos of your riled up emotions and actually think about what it would take to solve the issue. That's why I feel like I've seen this comment so often underneath even like podcasts these days of, it'll go something like this: it is so refreshing to have two people of opposing sides be able to talk it out in a respectful way. It's so sad that it has to be so refreshing, but in fact it is in the current day and age that we live, that is so almost and just intrinsically polarized. Everybody is splintering off, going their separate ways, acting as though they have all of the answers as one atomized individual, or collectivize and become a monolith of themselves rather than, you know, independent thinkers. I'm not saying I have all the answers either. Don't get it twisted. It is just so foolish that people don't opt for conversation and discovery and intellectual humility rather than just having the assumption that you're always right. And if you have an inherent need to be right, and that's fueling the way that you navigate the world because of your intellectual superiority, or you feel like your ego is being checked at the door and you can't handle that, I'm sorry, but you need to grow up truly. So much more to life. Last song here, Deliverance. This is going to be the entire EP. I'm not sure if I've got all the lyrics pulled up here, but I'll do my best to to check up on them and analyze them for you all in real time. Let's do it.
This is not religion, but common sense. It's time for you to get down, get off the things.
So this is referring to fence sitters, people who don't take a position, and it's not because they don't have, let's say, the facts of the matter or an opinion. It's just because they are opting to choose. They're opting to fence sit because of, optics or fear. And why is this ad so huge? What is going on here? Get off my
Satisfaction.
screen. Oh my God! How do I get rid of this? Sometimes Google, man. Let's go here. I can't zoom in though, because when I do it, does that wacky stuff. We'll work with this. Hopefully you guys can see that. My apologies here. We're doing this on the fly. Yeah, so the fence sitting thing. If you have a position that is a strong one, that is well informed, and you're deciding to do it, to sit on that fence out of fear, you are kind of tacitly how do I say this? You're sort of complicit in the lack of furthering of the conversation, or how can I say this? Because it is something I'm still considering too. I think about this every so often. If you are fence sitting in this way where you have a take on something but you're silent, if the reason for your silence is because of fear, that is inherently corrosive to any functioning society. So the fact that that is a behavior that is rewarded because people don't want to be chastised for their opinions is problematic. That is telling of how bad things have gotten. And there's many examples even in our contemporary life now that prove this, but even with cancel culture, often cancel culture is used as a weapon rather than as something that actually disciplines in a way that makes sense. How many different topics have we gone down today? I'm not sure.
Get off the things. No son should die, no mother should cry. All in favor, say
Aye.
because time's so hard to deal with. Deliverance, say hey.
Preaching.
Who are they that would turn a deaf ear?
This is one of those Prince songs,
Peaceable
man.
ones who bring
So
good
soulful.
news. A time when there will be no wars, and the way in which to achieve it.
Wow, those are beautiful lyrics. Who are they that would turn a deaf ear to the peaceable ones who bring good news? It is so unfortunate that the few people who preach for unity and peace that are out there, their voices are always quieter or less amplified by the voices of others than the negative voices out there. You can see it bear out on social media. Again, I refer to this negativity bias that so many of us fall prey to, and it's natural to human instinct to focus more on the negative as a survival mechanism But of course, problematically, when there are things to be positive about or directions for improvement to go, instead of choosing that, which is not as easy because a lot of our negative emotions keep us where we are. I don't know, man. It just feels so hopeless at times. But then again, I meet so many amazing people through this community on my YouTube channel, through in real life, people that I just hear from. I feel like there is a sort of intellectual, emotional tide that is turning. There is a certain level of awareness that I'm seeing being reached, not just in my own personal circles, but out there too. And maybe this is all confirmation bias because like I am growing older, growing a little bit wiser every day. At least I try to be. So let me know, give me your perspectives on where we're at societally. Where's the fabric of what we've got going on? Is it tenable? Can we improve? Or are we too far gone? I'm not a doomer about this because I will still fight the good fight, but I'm just now curious.
Be no wars in the way in which to achieve. Now who got the blues? You can ease the pain of a few, but until God intervenes, ain't nothing man can do except cause each other injury.
Right.
Somebody say Katrina Levy's. Time's hard to deal with. You got to understand. You deliver it. Shine on. Shine on to him. Yeah. Wow. Come on.
My God, the guitar and the whole gospel. What a beautiful song. So, okay, are we in a new song now? Or is this all part of the same? Maybe it's full instrumental from here?
Before there was anything at all, he was.
Oh,
Winter, spring, summer, or fall, he was. Why? Because.
oh.
And I heard him say, beside myself, no other I am. And no mother, no sister, no brother, only I am. Because I can.
There we go.
Yeah.
Huge guitars. Huge vocals.
Out of a need to see, touch, and feel desire. Everything in me will now be real. A fire.
Dude, the vibe in this song and the end of Deliverance is just so intense. I love how huge the guitars are. Love how raw the drums feel. And Prince is just letting it all out on the track vocally.
And feel desire. Everything in me will now be real. A fire. A fire, desire.
God's creation of man, all of the miracles of God, and the him being referred to here being God. So why? Because all I heard him say, besides myself, no other I am. And no mother, no sister, no brother, only I am. Because I can. It's almost, too, it reminds me of that, like, Descartes, I think before I am. I think therefore I am. I think before I am. That's interesting. Yeah, because I can. Because he's there, and he created it. So that's just where it comes from. That's the story of creation, right?
Man, amen. Oh yes, amen.
Amen.
All right.
Oh, what a riff, bro.
Come on. Look out now.
I think we transitioned into the next song. That was a kind of crazy transition. I want to hear that again. Yeah. Subtle with the strings. Now we're in Touch Me.
Now I can touch, now I can feel, but who will touch me and know that I am real? Who will touch me? Who will
I'm sure many
touch
people will touch Prince.
Mayor, sweet Mayor, come to me quickly. Heed what I'm saying. Reach out and touch me. Reach out and touch me.
This is an interesting song.
Reach out and
I was not
touch
expecting this in the middle. I don't really even know what this song means. The guitar work is stellar once again. Cadenza.
Sunrise, sunset.
Now we got sunrise, sunset.
Now I need rest.
It's funny because if you ever go to Tropical Smoothie Cafe, that is one of their drink titles, Sunrise Sunset, and it is so good. Get it with a shot of whey protein. You won't be disappointed, I hope.
The illusion of you draining my soul, at the same time filling me up and making me whole. I wish there was a word to express the way I feel about you, and the way I hope you feel about me. You got me where you are, can't you see, baby? Listen. I love you, I really do. There's
So nice.
no one else for me but you. I love you, I really do. There's no one else for me but you. yourself into the unknown.
That murky bass. Good lord, that is so quick.
Light enters darkness. No shame, no regrets. You give yourself to the unknown. That's when you forget. Drowning in a sea of illusion. The reason the water is wet.
What? Hold on. We need to also go back to the lyrics here to see if the context applies. So this song, Sunrise, Sunset, never needed anyone, now I need a rest. The illusion of you training my soul, at the same time filling me up, making me whole. The illusion of you training my soul. That is, I don't even understand what that refers to. Training my soul, like as if an external source has dominion or has ownership of your soul, or at least can construct it in a very direct way, at the same time filling me up, making me whole, so completing me. So the training isn't an illusion because it's filling me up also. It's like a bit of both, the sunrise and sunset. I wish there was a word to express the way I feel about you, but the way I hope you feel about me, you've got me where you want me. Can't you see? Wow. Complete ownership, right? Isn't that the implication? He's enamored. I love you. I really do. There's no one else for me but you. I love you. I really do. There's no one else but me, for me but you. Sunrise, sunset. Light enters darkness with no regrets. You give yourself into the unknown. So a bit of this like yin and yang reciprocity. There can be no light without dark, no dark without light. So if we accept this, give yourself to the unknown, let's travel into this together. Sort of is how I'm interpreting it. So let's see how that now translates into no one else. I'll start it up at the top. This is a challenging EP, I feel like. The meaning is scattered across all these songs.
No shame, no regrets. You give yourself to the unknown. That's when you forget. Drowning in a sea of illusion. The reason the water is wet.
God, this bass is meaty.
There's only me and you. There's only you and me. There's only me. Sunrise, sunset. Tonight be the master. I'll be your pet. For in the unknown we're both equal. We're both each other.
Okay, it doesn't matter who's the master, who's the pet, who has dominion or who doesn't, because when there's no rules to this land, we're all equal in this universe. That is interesting. Because the framing of these lyrics earlier was very, very pointedly like, oh, it's somebody else owning your heart, causing you to feel one way or the other, but then there's a bit of you and me and you that's now going on that bridges the gap, and instead of me owning you, it's we both own each other. We both own nothing, right? If everybody's a superhero, then no one is, to quote The Incredibles.
Well, we're both each other. But for now, remember, I love you, baby, I really do. There's no one else for me but you.
Love the vibe in this. This EP is fire. And now, wow. We're getting lyrics from the prior songs in the EP. It's all connected. Interesting. I love that it's self-referential like that. Oh. Wow. Wow. And I think we made it to the last track of this EP. I'm not. Maybe there's one more.
1, 2, 3.
Really playing with the muted strings.
Before there was anything at all, he was.
Whoa.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall, he was.
Oh, the funk is so real.
Because. And I heard him say, beside myself, no other I am. And no mother, no sister, no brother, only I am. Because I can. Oh, yeah. Out of a need to see, touch, and feel deep desire. Everything in me will now be real. A fire. My desire. Oh, yeah, lightning struck when the painting began. Lord, when it was over, there stood a man. Amen. Oh, yes. A man. Ooh, all right. Come on. Look out now.
Dude, my brain is overwhelmed in the in the best possible way. But this has just been so intense. I feel like I have a bit of musical whiplash now going through this. It is so heavy. Big fan of heavy Prince, but wow, I'm gonna wind it back a bit just to get my bearings straight.
Come on. Look out now. Hey, man.
Oh, oh. Dude, the fact that, gosh, the fact that these exist in an unreleased form, not necessarily meant for public consumption, but here we are on anyways, it is insane. Again, it is just another feather in the cap of Prince and all of his creative genius. He has such an enormous wealth of music. I don't think there will be anybody ever like Prince. He was one of a kind. He will be forever Prince. Nobody can ever take that away from him. It is just remarkable how applicable his music is to date as well. It is very timeless in terms of the messaging, in terms of the funk, in terms of the vibes, in terms of the creativity. Nobody holds a candle to Prince and what he's capable of doing. He is just truly an N of one. Man, these were some fun tracks today, all with very spunky energy, very politically driven throughout. And then we had Deliverance here, this whole EP, which I don't even know if I have a good way to kind of summarize this entire thing. It feels very connected to Prince's spirituality, right? The he that's being referred to, the he was, the deliverance that is a very, I think, feels like very biblical in the message that it's trying to convey. So he was, if he's creating man on earth, then we as man have to navigate our way on this earth given our free will and become the one to each other, recognize that we are equal in this plane of existence rather than better than the other. You take parts of me, I take parts of you, and we live in this symbiotic environment rather than one that is constantly there to rip us apart. We can just say no to all of that. Anytime that conflict arises, we can quickly nip it in the bud with our collective intelligence, intellectually and emotionally. Both are required. We can even extend it further into physicality and spirituality and all of the alities that are out there. But in reality, we are not doing enough right now. That's just the fact of the matter. I hope that the tide turns. Maybe your assessment is better than mine and you're noticing that it is turning, but we have to continue. There's never a reality we can exist in where stopping the advocacy for peace, love, positivity makes sense. It always is necessary. It is a unifying force for this universe because we are a part of it. We are everything and everything is us. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did and want to request one yourself, please hit the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.